Good day and welcome back to another Dbz Dokkan battle video. Basically, we're going to be taking a look at the Ultimate Red Zone Red Ribbon Army stage versus Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. Pretty straightforward stage, I want to say. The first phase against Gamma 1? Gamma 1? Gamma 1. Huh? Gamma 2? No, Gamma 1. This is Gamma 1. Is it? No, this is Gamma 2. Gamma 2. There we go. Figured it out. Gamma 2 basically is not immune to stunning. This makes him very, very, very easy to handle, and so you can just keep him stun locked. He does hit pretty hard. I will be honest, he hits pretty tough. So yeah, just be aware of that. But he can be stunned, and that means he can be stun locked, which makes things a little bit easier. Now, of course, he is still pretty strong, so you are going to want to be careful about whatever AGL units you do bring into this space. Now, in terms of team, I've gone with the very faithful and very reliable Hybrid Sans Cross Superheroes team. It's one of my favorite teams to run. It allows me to run Gogeta, it allows me to run Vegito, it allows me to run pretty much a whole wide range of units that I want to run. So it makes my life a lot easier. I do quite enjoy it quite a lot. So yeah, overall, I think the team works pretty nicely. Lots of stun lock for the first phase, not a lot of control for the second. The second phase, you will be taking on the Int Gamma 1 unit, and now he can be sealed. I didn't bring a sealer, would definitely help, but it's not too much of an issue because we have two physical Gohans, and those physical Gohans are going to rip Gamma 1 apart. So we're not going to have too many issues in terms of like distinctly dealing with Gamma 1 as a unit. We're not going to have like a massive swath of issues overall. We should be relatively fine. Obviously we can still struggle and still have problems, but I think for the most part we should be more than good to go, and we shouldn't really have like any massive concerns regarding this run. So yeah, that is obviously pretty much it when it comes to like the first two phases. The final phase, the final phase is, I want to say, relatively simple. The final phase is basically just facing the two of them. You can't stun them, you can't seal either of them, can't attack lower and can't defense lower them. So it's very much more just your traditional, red zone fight where the bosses just hit very hard and you have to deal with them. Usually here I will focus one of them. They are AGL and strength type respectively to match their card typings. So generally speaking, I get rid of the AGL one first. No specific reason. Obviously technically the strength one poses more risk to the team, but I really don't have that much of a problem with the strength one. I just get rid of the AGL one because I have a little bit more tech damage on me, and that just allows me to kind of get rid of them a little bit earlier. Yeah, in terms of team build, to cut a long story short, I think this team is very, very strong, very likable. I do like this team a lot. I like the way it's constructed. It's going to be one of my go-to tough content teams, at least for a while. Very, very, very fun to use. Well, I should say for a while, until the power scaling comes for until the power scaling comes for the 8th anniversary. But yeah, basically, very, very, very interesting team to run. The Gohan as a lead I think is great. Double Gohan leads, lots of damage with that, which I think is really good. For those who don't know, Gohan's a superheroes or hybrid Sans lead, but he also gives 30% to bond of parent and child, or movie heroes, and this covers a lot of units in the category. So for example, I think pretty much everyone in our team fits underneath here, except for maybe the tech Vegito. I think he's the only unit that doesn't fit under the full 200% lead. But yeah, honestly speaking, the team runs more than fine. Just a notice out there to people that you do not want to, you don't want to run this team and try and take the tech Super Saiyan God Goku. He does not defend well here. They are not movie bosses, so Goku does not apply here, which, yeah, some people might just forget. But yeah, in terms of the team, obviously the hybrid Saiyan components are pretty strong, I want to say. We've got the double physical Gohans, which are great, huge damage, really nice. They build up nice and quickly. And then we've got the tech Gohan, obviously a fantastic tank who also builds up fairly quickly as well. Makes him really quite strong, and he handles everything fine. He has guard, so this makes him relevant the whole way through. And then alongside that we have Pan. So Pan is pretty decent. Pan is very strong. The reason I'm going to pop an item here is obviously because we have some concerns around. Well, I'm not going to pop one this turn, but I will be popping an item. The strength Gamma 1 will damage Gohan quite substantially. Depending on obviously if he supers him. But if he does normals, Gohan will actually be fine. Especially after Gohan gets off a couple supers, he will be more than fine. From the superhero category, we've only taken 2 units. That is the Vegito, and that is the Gogeta. AGL Gogeta, as you guys know, exceptional unit, 70% evasion when he transforms, guaranteed critical hits. He's going to do huge damage. And then we also have, as you can see here, we are going to get supered, but we do still have the Whis active from the previous turn. But yeah, as you can see here, Gogeta, nice big damage. Evasion will definitely help out. He also pairs up pretty nicely with the Tech Vegito. And Tech Vegito has just about enough time, I would say, in this event to ramp up. He will need an item. If you're planning on using him, he's not a unit that can tank well enough, unless the event goes a little bit slower than this. But yeah, he's also great in pairing with the AGL Gogeta. And then obviously we have some pretty staple units you would have seen me use across a lot of content. AGL Gohan, who I think is just an exceptional unit. The longer he stays around, the more I like Gohan Kid. He just heals so much, raises defense, just stuns. He just does so much, really, and he's really awesome to keep us topped up. You can see here, obviously in this situation we are looking pretty good, I want to say. So Gohan's fantastic. Honestly, really a super strong unit. Gogeta is going to finish off Gamma 2, which is fantastic. And alongside him, we have arguably another fantastic hybrid Saiyan support in the form of Pan. So Pan is a Bond of Master and Disciple, or Bond of Parent and Child, or superhero support, which means she's very flexible. She can apply to hybrid Saiyans. She can apply to superheroes units. And she's also very good. Obviously does rely a bit on getting her evasion to really have a super impressive attack stat, or to have very good defense. But she's honestly usually pretty good. In these situations where you have her facing 2 or more enemies, she does have that high chance of launching a super attack. She then also has that evasion, that crit that she has. So Pan is very good. I like Pan a lot. I think she's really excellent. You're going to see us now instantly delete Gamma 1 with using the active skills, and just going to have Gohan kind of pop off in terms of damage. So yeah, very relaxed run here. Was super clean. Honestly, no real big issues. You could definitely do it, no item. I think if I took a couple attempts and rode my luck a little bit, I think I could get there. A lot is going to depend on your starting rotation. If you can get Vegito out nice and early, get a situation where he's not taking too many attacks, he can really build up that defense quickly. I think that does help him out quite a bit. But yeah, beyond that, I think it's looking pretty good. I don't know, I really like the team, so I think everything here looks really quite solid. And I personally would say that this team runs on the side of very, very good. I think this is like a top level team. So super duper happy with the performance, very happy with the team build. And yeah, I think everything went or did go perfectly fine. Obviously, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it helps you out with understanding how to take on the stage. If you need help, team building or anything like that, just give me a shout, and I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, bye.